As accountants, we hope our clients never face a business crisis. But we also know that business is unpredictable and factors beyond our control can severely disrupt a business. Even the largest, well-funded, most successful organizations will face severe disruptions, and most will rise to the occasion and emerge stronger. Let's look at what leaders can do to reduce risk and properly deal with a business crisis. First, what is a business crisis? A simple definition is a situation or disruption which leaves a business at severe risk in terms of reputation, commercial, or financial strength. What causes a business crisis? Common triggers include serious disruptions to operations, social media attacks, product recalls, data leaks, labor issues, lawsuits, or allegations of wrongdoing against employees or leaders. So, how can business leaders avoid a crisis situation? This is complicated because leaders can't avoid all potential crises because many factors are outside of their control. They can prepare for known risks, but if these risks are very remote, many leaders are unlikely to invest heavily to take precautions. Token actions also don't help. That means taking action for the sake of taking action, to feel like you're in control. On this basis, it's often better to invest in being ready to handle a crisis rather than trying to prevent a crisis. So how should business leaders handle a crisis? As with many business activities, the response to a crisis is a process. Each situation will be different, but the process might involve getting together the facts, perhaps by interviewing people or listening to news. Communicating to stakeholders who need to know these facts, perhaps the leaders of the business who will need to take action. Assessing the risk, which may not be immediately apparent. In that case, consider a range from worst case to best case and how much damage will occur in each case. Defining the risk. For example, is there reputational, financial, operational, or commercial risk? Quantifying the risk. How much is at stake in each scenario? Escalating appropriately. This means getting people involved who can make necessary decisions given the nature and quantum of risk. That could be a senior manager or the entire board of directors. What are some challenges with the crisis management process? There may be rare cases which require action before anyone can consult an existing process. An unprecedented natural disaster might be an example, but that's an exception. A bigger challenge related to processes is people not wanting to disclose exactly all of the facts because they may be viewed as culpable. Ideally, the business culture should not punish people for bringing a problem to light or making a mistake, not immediately, and not the first time anyway. Errors can be seen as opportunities to improve. How can business leaders build a culture to improve the response to a crisis? Again, each business is different, but consider 1. Getting the team or a smaller group together to define the potential risks to your business. You will probably find people in different roles have different perspectives on this subject. 2. Build and document procedures to react to these crises. Use the above points as a guide and get buy-in from the team. 3. Empower people to act quickly when a crisis is in their area of responsibility. 4. Favor procedures that protect the customer because the risks are likely to be greater where customers are adversely affected. 5. Err on the side of over-communication. More information is better. Most crises will be averted or at least dealt with. What happens when the crisis is over? Post-crisis, get together to analyze the cause and strengthen processes to avoid recurrences. Encourage team members to spot systemic weaknesses and continuously improve processes so that emergencies become rare. Remember that if you do the small things well, you probably have good processes and discipline to deal with bigger challenges. So build a culture of doing everything well, even the small stuff, and strive for continuous improvement. Is your organization ready to deal with a business crisis? What kinds of known risks does your business face? Thanks for listening, and until next time, see ya!